Welcome. I'm Halcyon and this is Hug Nation. Today I want to talk about self-celebration versus human liberation. You see, I have been finishing up my book, and in the postscript, I addressed the idea that is it possible that this undertaking of a book all about me is a little bit narcissistic? And I said, no, I don't think so. No. I mean, because look, in the grand cosmic sense, we are all part of a divine oneness. But the way that each of us experiences the oneness is through an individual consciousness, through an individual process of sensations and sights and sounds and feelings and thoughts. And so to deny that experience, to not celebrate and focus on and really to dig in and exalt this experience that we're having as a fractional experience of the divine, to not do so would be almost blasphemous. And so I've been thinking about that passage or that idea, and then this morning was listening to a Alan Watts lecture where he was discussing Zen Buddhism as well as Hinduism, and discussing the process of becoming liberated from the human experience. And that the objective of these paths is to really the exact opposite of what I was talking about, of rather than getting caught up in the individual experience, becoming aware that this experience of being trapped in this meat suit is the illusion, and that to be enlightened is to break free of that individual human experience and become connected to the grand flow of nature and the cosmos and the universe. And I don't disagree with that, but I just wonder if both can't be true. If the maybe ultimate objective of becoming free of the human experience and into the divine experience might be ideal, but is it the right path to sacrifice the human experience in the pursuit of the divine? I know that Ram Dass talks about when he spoke with the channeled multidimensional entity Emmanuel. He asked Emmanuel, like, why are we here? What is the point? What should I be doing? And Emmanuel told him, you're here as a human. Why not take the curriculum? And Ram Dass said, like, oh, and he speaks about this frequently. He brings up this experience that he had with Emmanuel as this moment of going like, oh, I was thinking that my objective should be to be free of the human experience and try to attain a more divine experience. And Emmanuel is saying, no, you're here as a human, be a human. Experience what it is to have loss and love and work through your traumas and really embrace that human experience. And that's, I think, where I have come out. And that's the way I feel like the human gift is to be experienced and treasured. I sometimes think about, there's a sect of an Eastern religion, the Jainist, and they are so focused on doing no harm that they will wear a covering over their face so they don't accidentally inhale and kill any small animals, insects, and they sweep in front of them so they don't accidentally step on anything. And they only eat fruit that has fallen from a tree. They won't pick it. They only eat vegetables that can be harvested without hurting the plant. And I think about Jainists a lot as this example of like the far edge of non-impact on the earth. And yet I think, is that the point? Have we been given this human consciousness, this experience of being a human in this fertile planet, this rare ability to have thoughts and to impact the world? Are we given this rare experience so that we can try to not have any impact and to try to eliminate any aspect of the human experience? To become simply one with the Tao and one with the flow of everything? I don't know. I mean, I think on the far other side is the totally unconscious person who's like throwing their litter and their cigarettes out the window and just, having no concept of their connection to the universe. And I think that the idea should be the middle way, to get back to some Buddhist stuff. Maybe somewhere in the middle we find our sweet spot. And in that place of the sweet spot, we can celebrate our human experience in our life. I don't know. Maybe this is something that I will look back, in another 50 years of my life and go, ha ha ha, I was so naive, so young, such a silly human. Now that I have become enlightened and I see the woe of the silliness of my ways. Maybe not 50 years, maybe 50 lifetimes. But in this lifetime, in this moment, I do see the importance of self-celebration, of recognizing your connection to all things, recognizing the joy that you get from bringing others joy, and going through the world in a place of selfishness that is of service. Sharing your gifts, sharing your love, trying to elevate others' experience because it makes you happier, celebrating your own life as one that is connected to others, finding as much joy as you can, knowing that your joy is connected to others. And in that state, in that place, really embracing the humanness as an individual that is connected to the one. So, hooray! Congratulations, you're a human being. And you get all that comes with, all the struggle, the sorrow, all the uncertainty, all the despair, all the triumph, all the love. And this moment that we are sharing right now. So thank you for helping me celebrate, for being one of those that I am connected to, and for continuing to explore this grand mystery. Thank you. I love you. Please go and subscribe on YouTube. And if you're also curious about other things that I've been up to, I am taking pre-orders for my new catalog photo book. It's called Protagonist. You can check it out at book.stin.net. And it'll be finished up any day now, and then some printing time and out to you as soon as possible. But get a pre-order in and I can get it signed for you before it goes out. So thank you so much. Send me a note about anything if you want. If I mentioned something and you didn't hear the details, whether that be mornings, love, or gratitude, or Pink Path, or Patreon, whatever. I'm just happy that you're out there and that you're you and you're being one of those examples that others can go, yes, I too can be more loving, open-hearted, and compassionate. Thank you for being you. I love you.